The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Had an awkward phone call just before. We tried to record it, but it was a bit too AO to play even on the podcast. I've got a fan.
Fan?
I wouldn't say fan.
He calls himself Rob from jail. We've talked to him before. He's from Invercargill.
He's been to jail. He didn't like us calling him Rob from prison because, in his words, quote, makes him sound like a mass murderer. So Rob from jail is much softer.
Rob from jail, if you're listening to this, please don't stab me. I'm sorry that I said bad things about Invercargill, and it was a mistake. I've actually been to Invercargill before, and it was a lovely place. I don't want to make enemies with a dude who's been to jail and calls himself Rob from jail.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
Do you think Rob podcasts?
Yeah, definitely. Prisoners would be like the main listeners to the podcast. Right? Shout out to all the prisoners listening to this.
I do know my first ever letter from a listener when I worked at The Edge was from someone in jail, and so they used to listen to the night show every night in jail.
Did it creep you out?
Yeah, because I didn't know whether or not to reply because I'd never been sent a letter before, and he sent really nice things, but yeah, it made me a little uncomfortable, but I appreciated it, but I wasn't allowed to reply or anything.
It would be amazing to do an AMA with Rob from jail one of these days, or maybe a prisoner. Rob from jail sounded a little bit under the influence when he spoke to me, so maybe he needs to sober up a bit first and maybe come to Auckland. But I'd love to one day interview someone who's been to jail.
It'd be pretty cool.
We did do an AMA today. It was with Ivan Vicelich, the All Whites legend, the most capped All Whites player of all time, BT Dubs. He's in the podcast.
Also today we have industry super secrets. My interview with The Rock.
Yes.
How about that? What's in Guy's mouth? And country or not a country?
I would like to point out when he says interview with The Rock, he means Dwayne The Rock Johnson, not The Rock radio station.
Thank you for the disclaimer. Here's the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Did you watch the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony this morning?
Oh, no.
Yes, I watched some of it.
Way to prove to the rest of the world, Scotland, that you're not just a bunch of dudes wearing kilts dancing to the Proclaimers, because that's exactly what they did for most of it.
Yeah, and also, when Australia came out, they played Lord, thinking that Lord was Australian.
That's
She's
pretty
New Zealander.
amazing.
Don't let them steal everything from us.
Well, I'm fine, because New Zealand's got a lot of great music, and I'm fine if Australia's short on some pop songs when they're walking out and they've got a big team, so it's a long walk.
Yeah.
I'm fine if they put a Lord song in there. That's okay.
No.
I'm okay.
Okay, hang on.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, who else have we got? And you're not allowed to say anyone from X Factor.
Dane Rumble, Benny Tiffany,
X
Jack
Factor.
Whitmore. Oh, damn it.
No, in Australia, we've got heaps of people. They could have had K Sarah by the Justice Crew. They could have had Hey, oh, do you like
They
that
don't
black
want
cat, like by
Guy Sebastian. Yeah.
They don't want that terrible music. Anyway, here's where it really blew my balls. Is that an expression?
That's an expression, but not the one you're looking for.
It really.
Here's where it really grinded my dick. All right. My problem is that the New Zealand team, when the New Zealand team came out, I'm like, okay, we've given them Lord.
Yeah.
What have we got to jam on?
Yeah.
We had nothing. I don't even know what the song was.
Do you know what they should have done? They should have come out to Wandering Eye by Fat Pretty Strong, and everyone had those glasses that are on springs, and everyone just kind of bobbed their heads like, "We got the Wandering Eye."
You mean where the eyeballs fall out?
Yeah. It'd have been classic.
That would have been pretty awesome. My highlight of the opening ceremony was probably definitely the athletes who decided that the full 20 camera shoot and international coverage of the Commonwealth Games by a professional broadcaster wasn't enough, and decided to film the whole thing on their massive crappy iPads.
Don't film on an iPad in public.
Not only that,
where am I going to get pants big enough to put my iPad in the back pocket?
I said that on Twitter once, and someone came back to me and they said, the iPad has a fantastic camera, much better than anything you're carrying.
It does, don't get me wrong, the iPad's got a great camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I thought we'd do is, because I thought it was quite interesting seeing all the teams march out there.
Yeah.
Some of these teams are taking the piss a little bit, all right? Some of these teams, like every year, Olympics, Commonwealth Games, you see Trinidad and Tobago. And you're like, Trinidad, fine. Tobago, great. Trinidad and Tobago, you can't join forces like your Voltron or something. You're really pushing the boundaries. And that's why I thought there's so many weird countries we should play a game.
Okay.
Okay.
The game's called, Is It a Country or Isn't It a Country? I've got a whole lot of countries. Some I've messed up. I've made up myself. Some are countries that were on the opening ceremony today. You've got to play the game, and if you can get 5 right, is it a country or isn't it a country? You're going to win from the Guy Williams prize box big time.
Let this guy have a go. Test me.
I'll give you a test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, quick test.
Australia.
Country.
Bahamas.
Country.
Bangladesh.
Country.
Damn, you're good. I'm going to have to make it tougher than that. 0800 The Edge or text into 3343. Hopefully you're worse than Sharyn, and you can win from the Guy Williams prize box.
What did I win from your box?
You won a copy of Alicia Keys' new album.
No, I want the headband. Up first, playing Guy's game. Is it a country or isn't it a country?
Catchy name.
We've got Ella from Wellington. How you doing, Ella?
Really good, thanks.
Good, good. Now, are you ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Well, good luck to you.
So, Ella, the way it works is you say, if it is a country, you say, I do declare.
Okay.
And if it's not a country, you say, I decree that is not a country.
Yep.
You've got to get 5 and you win the ultimate prize. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's play
do
the
it.
game. First question, Guyana.
It's not a country.
Wrong. Bad luck. Thanks for playing. Is it a country or is it not a country?
Sorry, Ella. Thanks so much for trying, though. Ben, now it's your turn to play. Is it a country or isn't it a country? What's his first question?
Ben, if it is a country, you say, I do declare. And if it's not a country, you say, I decree that is not a country. First question, Swaziland.
I decree that is a country.
That is a country.
Yes.
Gibraltar.
I decree it's not a country.
Sorry, mate. This is a bloody tough. This is way tougher than I thought it was going to be. Next person.
Richard, you ready to play?
You ready to play?
Okay, so if you think it is a country, you say.
I do declare.
And if you think it isn't a country, you say.
I decree that is not a country.
I decree it's not a country.
Yes.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
First question, Kenya.
I decree.
Does that mean you think it is a country?
He means I declare, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Saint Tyrrhidines.
Sorry, what was that one?
Saint Tyrrhidines.
St. Tyrrhidine. I declare that's not a country.
Oh, yeah, but you're right, though. Yeah, good.
Okay, you're doing well. You've got 2 right. Seychelles.
I decree that is a country.
That's 3. You need 2 more.
2 more to go. Here we go.
Come on, Richard.
The Marian Isles.
I decree that is not a country.
One more
more.
to
Come on,
win the
Richard.
game. This is the question. Is it a country or isn't it a country? St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I'll say I decree it is.
Correct! Well done! Richard, you have won for yourself a copy of Bride and Groom magazine, a woman's headband, some laundry powder, a eraser that looks like a dice, and a copy of Green Day's third and unsuccessful album, Trey.
Oh, sweet, it's the guy pack.
Yay!
There is the option to double or nothing, though, is there not?
Okay, if you want to, you can up the ante and risk it all for a chance to win a mini UV fluoro light with torch. A great way to check any stains in your room. A blue light.
Let's go.
Yeah, double or nothing.
We're going to the bonus round.
One question.
One question. Is it a country or isn't it a country? Your country is Mauritius.
Mauritius. I decree it is.
You win the prize! The ultimate prize!
He takes it all! He takes it all!
Hey, thank you so much, Richard, and congratulations, mate. You've won the ultimate prize.
Awesome.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
It's time to play our favourite game where we get to shut Guy Williams up for about 5-10 minutes. If you would like
Okay.
to participate, call us on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343. The game is called What's
In
Guess
mouth.
Hey! So today, Guy, we're going to put this thing in your mouth. It's quite, it's small, but it's bigger than normal.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
That's
a-
a cryptic clue.
It's a lot bigger than normal, but it's smaller than it should be.
Let's do it.
Pick it up, okay? He's picked it up. It's in his mouth. What's in your mouth?
A what?
Okay, right. If you would like to guess what that is, 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343.
You've put it down. Impressive that you were able to lift it, though.
It was impressive.
I'm very. Oh.
This is one of the ones that would be hard to keep in your mouth for the whole time we're playing the songs. So if you need to give it a rest, that's okay. Do we want to take an early guess?
Yes, let's take an early guess. Angela, what do you think's in Guy's mouth?
Foundation.
Is it foundation, Guy? No, it's not foundation, sorry, Angela. We'll try Jackie's guess. Jackie, what do you think it is?
Is it a giant Jaffa?
Oh, that works with the cadence of the mumbling.
Yes.
Who guessed a raisin on the text machine?
Put it back in your mouth.
It's neither of those things.
Taylor, what do you think is in Guy's mouth?
Is it like a toy flying saucer thing?
No, it's not that.
Taylor.
What sort of guess is that?
Put it back in your mouth. You're supposed to be quiet. Emarina, what do you think it is?
A gobstopper?
Oh, good guess. It's much
No.
bigger than a gobstopper. It's
Not
a
a
lot bigger than a gobstopper.
Gina, what's your guess for what's in Guy's mouth?
Is it a fire extinguisher?
A fire extinguisher.
No,
not a
it's
fire extinguisher.
bigger than a fire extinguisher as well.
Brad, what's your guess?
Toy dragon.
A toy dragon. Is it a toy dragon, Guy?
Is
No,
it
it's
bigger
not
or
that.
smaller than a toy dragon? Bigger.
Bigger. Oh, okay. Let's go to Hayden then on 0800 The Edge. Hayden, what do you think is in Guy's mouth?
Is it a small person?
Correct!
It's a small person.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, my friend Claire.
Claire, you've just been in Guy's mouth. How does that feel?
A little bit soggy, actually. I've got little lip marks all over my jeans.
Sorry about that, Claire.
You're not a big person, Claire. How tall are you?
About 5'3".
5'3".
So I'm quite small next to Guy.
And today you were hoisted aloft Guy Williams and put inside his mouth. Congratulations.
Thank you. Once in a lifetime opportunity.
That is the truth. Hayden, you are the winner today, and we're going to hook you up with a double pass to go and see Hercules with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and we're also going to hook you up with some other prizes from the Guy, Sharyn and Clint $1 million prize cupboard.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, and thank you, Claire.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint. On the Edge.
What is your industry super secret?
Excuse me, that's the sound effect from Conversation Cyclone.
No, that's
Oh, okay.
it's different.
Yeah, good point. Excellent point, Sharon.
Thank you.
We're having awesome texts for the text machine. Here's one from Invercargill. My friend works at a local Chinese restaurant, and every 6 weeks they would import new workers from China, and they would sleep in the back room. Once 6 weeks were over and their visa ran out, they'd send the workers back and get new ones. That's unbelievable, eh?
If
Yeah.
it's true, that's unbelievable.
How? Well, yeah, good point. Well, if it's true, then you'd believe it. We're
There's
quite
a
confused
conundrum.
here, right?
Yeah.
We're quite confused. All I can say is, like, if you're a worker coming from China, you'd be like, dang it, why did I get to Invercargill? Like, of all the places in
Was
the
that
world,
in
I could have ended
Invercargill?
up. Yeah, according to the text, yeah.
Oh, no one's chicken down there.
Dodgy.
Someone texted, I'm a panel beater. Newsflash, we don't give a crap about your car.
Oh.
Sorry, not sorry. My car is at the panel beater right now. How cool would it be if it was my panel beater? Just texting it.
It probably
They
is.
literally don't give a crap about your car.
In particular,
Guy.
your car, guy.
We're sleeping Chinese restaurant workers in your car right now.
0800 The Edge, what's industry super secret?
Hey, Sue, what's your industry super secret?
Well, I used to be a prison guard for a few months, and we'd have to check the prisoners' cells
Yeah.
randomly each day, and some of the guards just didn't bother. They just sort of signed the book and said that they
Dang.
check the cells.
So if there's any prisoners listening, there's a chance that you can hide some weapons in your bed, I guess.
Pretty much, but at the end of the day, it's your life, and you might not go home to your family, so it's a pretty important thing to do.
Dang,
and they
that's,
weren't doing it.
that's heavy
definitely.
consequences. Now, you said that you were a prison guard for a few months. Was this because you weren't checking for weapons?
No, I was doing my job. I was, just a bit frustrated that others weren't.
Oh, so you left the prison industry because you thought that the other prison guards weren't doing a good enough job?
That's part of the reason, yeah.
What was the other part of the reason? Smoking weed on the job.
Thanks, Sue.
Thanks.
Tom, what's your industry super secret?
I used to work for a big pizza company, and the supreme pizzas are just the scraps left over from all the other pizzas they made during the day.
Oh, yeah.
Gold.
Pretty rough, eh?
Does supreme kind of mean a bit of everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
It's just all the scraps left over.
Don't they charge you extra for a supreme? Isn't it like, this is the deluxe one?
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, they do. Scraps.
I've got an industry super secret, guys. The Guy Williams prize box is actually just the crap prizes that couldn't be given away any other time.
By the way, if you're a business out there and you would like to prevent anybody slandering your business during Industry Super Secrets, feel free to purchase a sponsorship through the Guy, Sharyn and Clint show of Industry Super Secrets. You can email chang@theedge.co.nz. This deal also comes with the opportunity to spread malicious rumours about your competitors through Industry Super Secrets.
I think that's called extortion. You can go to jail for that.
We
Nailed
are
it.
very corrupt. What are your industry super secrets?
Stacey, what's your industry super secret?
Hi, I used to work for a catering company. We did, hot dogs, chips and all those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of every night, they would scrape the batter off the cooked hot dogs and keep them till the next week and re-batter them and sell them.
Oh, yeah.
That's a classic move.
Isn't that disgusting?
That is, I love carny food and now you've just ruined it for me.
I hope I have, because you would be surprised the sorts of things that go on behind the counter.
Oh, no more, Stacey, no more. Sophie, what is your industry super secret?
I am an early childhood teacher, and if there is any teachers that tell you that they don't have favourites, then they're lying to you, and if they tell you that they like all kids, then they are lying to you even more.
Really? Have you got a kid in your class that you just really hate?
Yeah, when I was teaching in the centre, there was a few kids that I particularly didn't like.
Really?
I've only ever been the favourite from a teacher was when I went to Gleneady School and I had Miss Cooney as a teacher. That's the only time I've ever been a favourite.
Shout out to Miss Cooney!
She was the best teacher in the world, though. So, Sophie, if we went to your school, would we be your favourites or would we be the kids that you hated?
Well, you guys are really funny, so you'd probably be the favourites.
Yes! Promise we won't piss ourselves in your class now. Thanks for the compliment.
We were fishing for a compliment and we reeled it in.
Michaela, what's yours?
I used to work at a wedding venue, and before the bride and groom and that kind of thing would arrive, we'd eat candy from their candy station.
Yes!
It would be rude if you didn't do that. I would be offended if I was having a wedding and you didn't raid my candy stash.
Do you drink their booze after they go home too?
Oh, well, when we cut up their wedding cake, we'd eat half of it before we put it out to the guests.
Oh, my God.
Good work.
That one's not quite as bad. Let's see what Linda's got. Linda, what's your industry super secret?
Well, I used to work at the movie theatres, and at the end of the night, if there was any popcorn that hadn't been eaten...
Don't say this.
It used to be put in a black sack bag.
Oh, my
out
God.
the back,
This is
and reused the next day.
This is the second time that we've had this, Linda. So this must mean it's most definitely true. Because in the last call we had was a few weeks ago, they also put the popcorn in a big rubbish bag.
It's been confirmed. That is an industry super fact.
Linda,
I don't know if you remember, but about 5 years ago, someone got fired for stealing that bag, and it was in the news, and they
really?
won. They won a lawsuit against the movie theatre.
That's a good day for New Zealand news,
Yeah, most
when
definitely.
the lead story is a sack of popcorn has been stolen.
Linda, that is exactly what we're looking for. Even though it's disgusting, that's exactly what we want for Industry Super Secrets. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know, that marinade from the rubbish bag tastes pretty good.
Marinated popcorn.
It's marinated in a plastic black sack.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the Edge.
We have been given a bit of money, all thanks to BNZ's low-rate MasterCard. We just want to find out why you need an extra zero. And we've been getting stories all week, and we have got Tim on the line right now. How you doing, Tim?
I'm good, how are you?
We're great, thank you. We've got Mon, our intern, to act out your story. Are you ready to hear your life?
Yeah, I am.
All right, here we go.
Tim, this is your problem dramatically recreated for the radio. Here it is.
I have a door handle epidemic. Sadly and somewhat dangerously, all of the door handles in my house have decided to drop off all at once, causing a significant amount of confusion. Hey, what the? Danger. This is a bit dangerous. And laughter. No, seriously, where are the door handles? So far, I've had to rescue my flatmate from the toilet and respond to a panicked text from another flatmate reading, "Help, I'm locked in my room and I need to use the toilet." As you can see, the situation requires urgent locksmith attention to numerous said doors, and that's why I need a 0. Please, 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 come to my rescue and help restore sanity, harmony, and safety to my usually happy household.
So there you have it, Tim. How is the door handle situation going now?
It's a little bit dire at the moment.
Why is, how many door handles are we missing exactly?
8.
8 door handles. See, this is a thing.
Well,
1 or 2 door handles is a coincidence. 8 is a thing. Someone's messing with you, or you've got a ghost.
Yeah,
or...
I reckon you've got a ghost, Tim.
Quite possibly.
Tim, explain the situation with your flatmate being locked in the toilet. What went on there?
Well, there's actually a little bit more to that story.
You're good.
I was at work.
Okay.
I got a call from my other flatmate who said, "Did you leave the bathroom toilet window open?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Well, in that case, we've been robbed." So I thought, okay, I was a bit upset about that.
Fair enough, that's a good reaction.
And then I got home later on, and my other flatmate said, I got locked in the toilet this morning.
Oh,
And
no.
I could climb out the window.
Okay, yep.
Wow.
So I wasn't actually burgled, he just climbed out the window.
Oh, good. I was wondering how the two
Phil.
stories were related.
We're getting really confused. Well,
It took a dark turn there with the burglary story, but then it came back and it was a happy in the end.
Well, we're going to solve
happy
all
ending.
your problems, Tim. We are going to send you out $500 on a BNZ low-rate MasterCard.
He was so happy he blew himself up.
Tim, you still there?
I'm still here.
Yeah. Are you happy about that?
Tim!
Tim has died.
We've lost Tim.
He's died. He has
Tim's
no
gone.
door handles.
We don't know what's happened to Tim.
We were going to help him out though, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
still giving the money.
Yeah, we're going to hook him up with that $500. And BNZ's helping you be good with money with the BNZ low-rate MasterCard. Get all the details on bnz.co.nz.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
A couple of months ago, we sent Guy on his first little international trip for the show.
A couple of years ago. It's been a long time.
And it was to interview Dwayne The Rock Johnson ahead of his new movie, Hercules, which is in cinemas now.
A lot of people ask me, I hate it when you ask celebrities and you say, you go, what was that? No, sorry, I've completely screwed up.
Okay, take a
joke, bro.
Take a breath, man. Take a breath.
It's not a joke. It's just go, I hate it when you ask people what a celebrity was like and they always go, they were really nice.
Okay.
Right.
But I met The Rock and he was really nice. That's the only thing I can say. I met him briefly.
Yeah.
And I will say this, though, as well. What was good is he was game. The number of times I'll talk to, like, a local celebrity or a rugby player and they'll just act like I'm the biggest weirdo in the world.
Yeah.
I'm quite a weird dude. He played along with everything I did, which was awesome.
Is he as massive in person as he seems?
He's very wide. Very, very, very wide. As wide, he had the Sydney Opera House in the background behind him. He was as wide as the Sydney Opera House. I don't know if that's a technical measurement or anything like that, but he was pretty big.
Is he tall?
No, he wasn't that tall. Well, because I hate this because I always make people look small. In comparison to me, he's not tall. But I'm sure he is tall compared to a normal person.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, without further ado...
That was a wow. And on that wow, let's play the interview.
I was genuinely saying wow.
That was a genuine wow.
I was imagining it in my head. I was like, wow.
No 2.5-minute interview has ever been talked about for longer than this one.
The time has come.
A sarcastic wow would have been like, wow.
Here it is. Guy's interview with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Hello, my name is Guy Williams and I'm from Nelson, New Zealand. And I'm here in Sydney, Australia, New South Wales to interview, what's your name?
Hercules.
Holy shit. Mm-hmm. Holy shit, it's The Rock.
I am.
Holy f***.
Whoa, man, I'm such a big fan of you. So good to meet you, Mr. Rock, sir.
It's good to meet you.
It is a privilege. Oh my god. Can someone get a photo of this shit? This is unbelievable.
This is on right now. These cameras.
We can film this?
Yeah.
Oh, so I gotta get it. People in New Zealand aren't gonna believe me.
They are gonna believe
This
you.
is absolutely unbelievable. Gary, check out who it is. It's The Rock. Did you guys all know about this? That's going to be the right. Everyone knows this is going to happen. Oh man, stone cold.
Yes, that's right. That's me. I'm him too.
Can I touch you?
Where?
Just on the arm somewhere?
Yeah, you can. Look at that.
That is unbelievable.
That's real.
Because you've got Kiwi family. Am I right?
I do, yeah.
Did you know that everyone in New Zealand has been telling people that you're their cousin?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I know. Yes.
I've been telling people that you're my cousin.
Well, no, but we're brothers.
We're brothers?
Yes.
So I can tell people that we're brothers?
No, don't.
Okay, why
Please.
not?
Because.
Because I've been telling people...
You should, by the way. It's like looking in the mirror.
Because I've been telling people that we're cousins, and I've pashed like 2.5 mean babes thanks to you.
What, do you pastulate 2.5 what?
I've pashed 2.5 mean babes because of you. I've been telling people that you're my cousin. And
what does pash mean? What does that mean?
Like it's like a kiss in New Zealand. Like, smooching the babes.
Is that how you smooch them?
Yeah, scoring some babes.
But my question is, you said 2.5.
Yeah.
What's the half?
Well, one of them was a man, but he did a very good impersonation of a woman.
Ah,
yeah.
And how'd you kiss him?
It was an awkward situation. I got to first base.
Oh, good.
I don't want to brag about it. Let's talk about Hercules. What's it all about?
It is about a man, and he kills a lot of people because someone did him wrong.
Is it a book or a movie?
It's a pop-up book.
Is it a documentary?
Well, how we say it, it's verite dace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I understand you wrote and directed the film.
I did.
You did?
Yes, oh yeah, absolutely, and I starred in it as well.
Did you get to meet the real Hercules?
I did. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody, but I'll just tell you because I know the cameras aren't on.
Yeah.
So it's just between me and you. I met with Hercules. We sat down. We ate. We broke bread. And here's the crazy thing. He had no idea what the utensils were for. He just ate with his hands. He did. It's true. Couldn't believe it.
If any of my questions are terrible, by the way, feel free to give me shit. I completely understand.
I think they're great.
What's your favourite movie of all time?
Beaches. Beaches.
Beaches. Mine's The Mummy Returns.
Oh, it is?
The Mummy is back.
Oh, yes.
It's like the mummy's gone and then he's back and you're like, whoa, that's amazing. What's your favourite documentary of all time?
The Mummy's Back, ironically enough.
Because mine is genuinely Beyond the Mat. I'm a huge fan of that.
Are you really?
Yeah. And also The Mummy Returns as well.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Beyond the Mat's very good. I know a guy who was in that.
Who was it? Oh, yeah, of course you do. Before I go, do you have any inspirational quotes, because you're known for that, for the people of New Zealand?
Yes, absolutely. Keep chasing greatness.
Keep chasing greatness. That is so wonderful. The Rock, thank you so much. We've got to get a selfie real quick.
Do it.
Hey, well done. There you go. That's that interview. You can see a video recreation. Actually, that's the actual video that goes with that sound at theedge.co.nz right now. And Hercules came out. It's in cinemas today.
Yeah, hey.
And you can ask anybody.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint.
Go ahead and ask anybody. Yeah, you can ask anybody. Anything.
Ivan wasn't impressed by that at all. He was on his phone texting. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio All White star, the most capped All White in the history of all time. He's been to the 2010 World Cup and he wants to answer all your football questions. The wonderful, the amazing Ivan Vicelich! Hope that is. Ivan, can I first say, the World Cup's just been. Can I just say, congratulations to the All Whites on remaining unbeaten in 2 World Cups.
Yay!
Congrats, mate.
Thank you. Good to be here.
We've got some people that have already called up to talk to you. You're a very popular man.
Do you know how this works, Ivan? Because you've got to answer any... We're going to get some weird questions coming in today.
I'm going to do my best.
Well, good luck. Good luck in advance. The first question is going to go to Gina. What's your question?
I'm just wondering, why do so many players dive and act and all on the...
First question.
We knew it was coming and straight off the bat. It's a fair question, Gina. What are your thoughts on Hollywoods? Yeah.
Yep, straight to the point. That's pretty good. I think it's nowadays it's part of the game. It's a little bit disappointing to watch, but it's part of the game, and it does get a little bit frustrating.
Ivan, look me in the eye. I got to ask you. Look me in the eye.
Yeah.
I got to ask you. Did you flop intentionally to draw fouls in your career?
Traditionally, I do a lot of training, but no, maybe once or twice in my career, but not really.
Once or twice a game?
It's normally happening against me because I'm a defender.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point.
But does it frustrate you then as a defender when you know you didn't touch someone and they're like, they're riding around on the ground like they've snapped their leg off?
Yeah, it absolutely fires me up.
Yeah,
totally.
Is it one of those things like the All Blacks, for example, practice the haka, do football players practice the Hollywood? When they're like, nah, mate, didn't look convincing enough.
No, not at all. Not in this country anyway.
Well,
Definitely not. I mean, I don't
in
think
some.
it does. Well, maybe in some, yeah. Maybe in Holland.
Well, no, yeah. Oh, there it goes. Does it, when you're watching the World Cup, does it frustrate you to see Holland and players like Ian Robben, like when they're falling down quite a lot? Does it, as a fan's perspective?
It's a little bit frustrating. What's frustrating is that the guy's so good that he probably doesn't need to do that too much, but he does get a lot of tackles against him. But what frustrated this World Cup is the referees weren't really strict on it.
Yes. Very good point.
The second question goes to Rick on 0800 The Edge. What do you want to know?
Yeah, I'm just really curious. How many times have you been kicked in the nuts?
That's a real sports question. That one, real professional.
Definitely. Well, I've got 2 kids, so it's pretty safe. But
lucky you did that
maybe
already.
once in my life.
One serious one that you can remember?
Yeah, I can't remember
Do you
any.
guys
So I'm
have
just
to wear
gonna-
testicle protection?
Nah, wrong sport. That one. Wrong sport, yeah.
There would be some serious chafing, Rick, if you had to run around with a box down your pants.
Thanks, guys.
No problems, right? And you can ask anybody. Go ahead and ask anybody. Yeah, you can ask anybody. Anything.
Ivan, it's a cliche, but I've got to ask it. What is the highlight of your footballing career? Because it's been a long one.
Yeah, the highlight probably for me was the 2010 World Cup.
Okay.
Not only going there, but the game in Wellington that we played against Bahrain.
Oh, that was amazing.
You guys were watching it, yeah?
I was watching a bar in Tauranga. It was incredible, actually.
Ivan, I got a bad admission to make. Me and my mates got tickets, and we scalped them for $140 and watched them in a bar.
That's so bad.
I know.
That's terrible.
I should get punched in the face. I want to punch myself in the face.
But, to be honest, that game might have been the first occasion of ticket scalping at a football game in New Zealand, right?
It probably was. It was sold out. I had friends that took the train down from 7 a.m. in the morning in Auckland, 7 p.m. in Wellington.
Yeah.
Train about 35 stops.
Amazing.
Got to the game, watched it, mate.
Wow.
And you sold your tickets.
Yeah, I'm an idiot, mate. I'm an idiot.
Our guest is Ivan Vicelich, All White's legend. We're taking all your questions on 0800 The Edge for an AMA.
I'd just like to point out I did watch you at the World Cup. I was in Melbourne and I watched it with 3 drag queens. Not even a lie. We went back to their house and we watched the football, and it was a very weird situation. Jason, what's your question?
Yeah, hello, Ivan. I just wondered if Ivan was aware there's an under-9s football team at Bay Olympic called Team Vicelich.
Wow,
amazing.
They score a lot of goals?
We do, actually, yeah. I'm the coach. They don't do too bad. If you're free, Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, you can come watch them at Barnes Park.
Oh, wow, that sounds great, man.
If they're named after
Very
you,
privileged.
you've kind of got to go, right? You're their patron saint.
And that's what the phone call's about.
That's what the phone call's about. Yeah, Jason, it's a good plug, mate. We'll try and put you in touch.
Yeah, we'll get your details, mate. Dean, what's your question?
My question is, I'm just starting out in the game of soccer, and I wanted to know if I put a ditch, vitch, lich, or critch, or smitch on the end of my name, is that likely to improve my skill base?
Are you playing in New Zealand or are you playing overseas?
Definitely New Zealand.
Oh, it might help you a little bit with a few technical issues with your feet and that, but it's a tough one. There's a lot of mix in the New Zealand national team at the moment, so we'll see.
Great text from the text machine, AMA. On a scale of netball players to rugby league players, how faithful are footballers to their girlfriends or wives?
Excluding David Beckham, we all know all about that guy.
And excluding yourself, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know the saying. What's the saying? What goes on tour stays on tour, so...
I think you've answered the question without answering the question.
It's bad. That sounds bad.
Next question, what?
Hey, this isn't Ask Me Anything. I've got to ask, when you play on a soccer team, and I'm not saying you went this way, but are there a lot of groupies? Do you get people hanging around in bars with the team afterwards and stuff like that?
Yeah, you definitely do.
You definitely do?
I've definitely seen it firsthand 2 days ago when I caught up with Winston Reid. Just at the hotel, they've got some West Ham supporters either flowing down or maybe one's from New Zealand. And, just after we had a coffee, left the cafe there and boom, straight away, photos on the street.
Amazing.
I'm not surprised. I saw that guy's interview on 60 Minutes the other night and holy cow.
He's a massive deal now too. So.
He's one of those guys that need to centerfold on the Women's Day with just no shirt on.
And you can ask anybody. Go ahead and ask anybody. Yeah, you can ask anybody. Anything. Man, that's a good song.
It is very, very good.
Joining us in the studio, we have former A-League player, former All White captain. He's been to the World Cup, Ivan Vicelich.
You shook your head. Were you not in the A-League?
No, I missed the A-League.
You were playing for the Football Kings?
Yeah, NSL.
NSL. Oh, sorry,
Yes,
mate. Oh, well,
close.
I take it all back, guys.
We're going to go to the phones first. Michael, what's your question?
Hey guys, so in this country, football is finally growing, and we're taking players from that silly game called rugby. What do you think is the biggest thing that's going to help take New Zealand football to a higher level?
The biggest thing, I think, something that's going to help next year is the Under-20 World Cup, and it's going to drive a lot of interest. That's going to be held in New Zealand all through the country, so that's going to be great.
What about just getting Winston Reid to do more nude spreads like Sharyn suggested?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Great idea.
That might help the women's football side of things. Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to be watching any game that guy's in, just in case he scores a try and takes his shirt off. Scores a goal, sorry.
Yes!
Scores a goal.
It was bound to happen.
Scores a goal and takes his shirt
That's
off.
a highlight, Chang.
Andy, what is your question?
Right, just picking up on an earlier point there about the referee's disappointment, or the disappointment in the referees not penalising the play acting. I think this is a common misperception. It shouldn't fall to the referee to be an expert in picking up the acting that's going on. It should fall to the professional football players not to do it.
Sir, what's your name calling?
Kevin. Andy.
Andy, are you a referee yourself?
I have been, yes.
I think it's a pretty good comment, yeah.
Ivan, is a good comment?
Yeah, I think it's fair on both sides, to be honest. Yeah.
So, was it a question or a comment?
Well, it was a kind of bit of both, because obviously...
It's mainly a comment. All right, save it for Radio Sports. Sorry,
I was going to say, either way, it's the sportiest thing we've ever had on this show. Thank you, Andy.
Kevin, what's your question?
Yeah, hi guys. Ivan, I was just wondering, back in the day when you were playing in Holland and that, did you ever go on FIFA on the PlayStation and transfer yourself to Real Madrid?
Great question.
Great question.
I think I might have transferred myself to Barcelona once or twice. I don't know if that's the same, but yeah.
That must be awesome playing as yourself. All right, time for a few more.
Charlie, what do you want to know?
Yeah, g'day. I was just wondering how long they train for and how often.
Good question.
Good question. Back in the day, when I was a bit younger, we trained as a pro 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, probably 3, maybe 4 days a week.
Yeah.
You know, then it's not bad, yeah.
It's not bad for a full-time job.
And then do you do weights and fitness on top of that?
Yeah, weight training, you know, could tell by the biceps, a bit like Winston Reid. And,
Winston.
Yeah, so it was pretty full on, you know. Maybe one day off a week.
That's intense. I wonder what Winston's doing right now. Mario, what do you want to ask?
I just want to ask Ivan if he's going to be at training tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be there, mate.
This is a teammate.
What's it training for?
Central United.
Oh, go the Central United dudes.
Yeah, big game this week, mate. You going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Hey, this isn't time for a personal conversation. It's time for our Fast Five.
Good luck, Mario.
I got 5 more questions for Winston. For Ivan. Ivan, first question. What's your pre-game meal?
Rice and tuna.
They're gross. Next question. Is there doping in soccer? Is that a problem?
Yeah, 100%. I have been unlucky enough to be called out every single tour that I go on, just about.
To do a drug test?
With Auckland City Football Club, yeah.
Have you ever failed?
And once out of 3 games, I was chosen twice. How's that for random?
Once out of 3 games, you were chosen twice.
Yes.
Is it
2 out of the 3 games, and I got on there, threw my boots against the wall and said, what the hell's going on? And they said it was random. I said, it can't be random.
Is it because you've got long hair and they think you're a stoner?
I think so.
Who's your hero? Who's your footballing hero?
Maradona.
Good answer. What's your worst loss playing for the All Whites?
Worst loss? May have been my debut. I think we lost 7-1.
I actually researched
There's
this.
some Brazilian shit right there.
You actually lost 7-0 to Uruguay, so don't try and give yourself a goal.
But what was really good is 3 days later we played them again and we drew 2-2, which you didn't.
You drew 2-2 with Uruguay.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry I let you down, Ivan Vicelich. You've been so fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. That was former All Whites captain and superstar Ivan Vicelich.
Thank you so much for coming.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Thanks to BNZ's low-rate MasterCard offering a 0% interest on purchases for 6 months, we are helping out people in need of some extra zeros in their life. We got Vicky on the line right now. Hey, Vicky.
Hi.
How you going?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How are you guys?
What's your favourite colour?
Purple.
Nice.
That's a good answer. It's my favourite colour also. Well, Vicky, we got your letter into the edge.co.nz. We're all going to listen to it together now, which has been dramatically recreated by Mon, our intern.
Mon, the intern, anything you'd like to say before we play this story?
I'd like to say, Vicky, I apologise for my representation of your voice. I've never met you. You sound lovely. And this was just some creative licence.
Yeah, I thought when I listened to it before, I thought it was slightly offensive.
It's not meant to be. Vicky, I'm sure you're a fantastic person.
Vicky, this is your letter.
Okay, so we've recently got a new flatmate in. Oh, yep. Hi, I'm Paul. In 5 days, right, he managed to eat most of our food. Nah, bro. These are my noodles, I'm pretty sure. Double our monthly power bill. Damage one of the doors. Guys, this is unfair. I've got to do my jiu-jitsu practice somewhere. And underpaid his rent. It's now been 10 days and he has blatantly ignored all our house rules. La 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 la, can't hear you, sorry. Now he's decided that he's moving out, leaving us with the power bill and repair costs for the door. He's cost us more money than he's even paid in rent.
Wow, your flatmate sounds like a real dick.
Oh, Vicky, I'm so glad that he's gone from your house, though.
Yeah, it all came to a bit of a head last night. Turned up and there was a big truck in my driveway.
Do you want to name and shame him on the radio?
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
That's a great idea. Name and shame. Name and shame.
Vicky, how much money would you like?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put it out there because we definitely know how much we can give you, but I just want to see if it's more or less than we have.
Well, he's cost us $200 in power, and the door repairs are about $100.
Okay.
How much for the food?
Oh, 60, 70.
Okay, well, how about we leave you with a little bit of change as well? We're going to put $500 on a BNZ low-rate MasterCard for whatever life throws at you.
Oh, my God, thank you so much, guys.
No worries.
You've essentially made money out of this flatmate. Now you should send him a thank you card.
Oh, I should. That would be really funny.
All right, there you go. If you want to do this as well, you can hit up the edge.co.nz. We've got more money to give away, 35 grand in fact, and we've got to give it away. So just tell us what you need money for. Absolutely anything, and to be honest, the weirder the better at the edge.co.nz, and we'll keep giving that money away.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Edge, Guy, Sharyn and Clint. That's Nico and Vin's Am I Wrong?
That's how I feel about it, Clint.
Chang's here. Hi, Chang.
Yeah.
What do you mean that's how you feel about it?
It's so wrong what I saw on television last night.
Oh, segue.
my God.
Yeah.
So you brought us this clip today, Chang.
Yes, there's a show on TV1 on Wednesday nights called Highway Cops.
Yes.
So I was watching this. I had it recorded last night, so I was watching this. And the most disturbing thing on primetime television, a police officer shooting a goat.
No, it was a sheep.
A sheep. So I'm so disturbed.
He doesn't like to say sheep because when he says sheep, it says something else. To shoot a what?
Sheep. It's the most disturbing thing ever. The guy had an assault rifle. The police officer has an assault rifle and shot the sheep dead.
I saw this, and while it is sad to see an animal be shot,
what would SPCA say about that?
How funny was it that that's what the New Zealand police job is? So we've got so many cop shows, like Police 10-7 and Road Cops and all those ones, and they're actually quite popular overseas because we just capture the weirdest people on it.
Yeah.
People love seeing Kiwis on these shows. The other thing we're known for is sheep. And now somehow we've managed to combine the two. And the cop's basically chasing the sheep down the road.
He killed Flossie.
And until he can shoot it in the head. Listen to this.
The sheep dies instantly. It's a sad end, but hopefully not as sad as it might have been had the sheep caused an accident.
No, definitely not what I wanted to do. It gave me no options. I'm very sad about doing that. Very sad indeed. Not a good end.
Not a good end at all. Not a good end at all.
Well, there was a dead sheep at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, but he gave the sheep a lot of chances. He tried to hurt it other places so that it wouldn't, cause car accidents.
There's one bit where he goes, I think I might just have to stun it as he's driving behind it in his car, which definitely means ram it with his cop car so that he can drag it off the road.
But the disturbing thing was that there was no warning for such a gruesome scene on primetime television.
He just lines up the sheep. Yeah. Amazing shot though, right? Drops it in one shot.
I bet you if the cameras weren't there, he would have been like, yes. And then be like, streaming out to his mate saying, Hey, get a photo of me holding this on my Facebook page.
The video is, well, it's sad because a sheep gets shot.
Yeah, poor Flossie.
But let's keep it realistic.
Don't tell the same joke twice, Jen.
It's also just the weirdest bit of television. A cop chasing a sheep down the road with an assault rifle. And the clip, just that little bit, we've just posted up on the Guy, Sharyn and Clint Facebook page if you want to see it.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
Hi, Steph.
Hey.
How are you, mate?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, good. How's the Edge Night Show?
It's coming along. It's pretty good. We're all sorted for tonight.
Can I just
Good.
say
Yeah.
that you have been taken by the same affliction as our show, and that is the problem, which is a definite first world problem, and it doesn't sound like a curse when you're outside of it. There's non-stop Snickers bars in our office at the moment.
There are so many Snickers bars. This is only my second one today, which is pretty good for me. Usually I'm up to at least 4.
I used to have one a day, and then I found out where they were, and
Yes.
then I'm the same as you. 'Cause you and I are chocoholics.
I cannot stop eating Snickers bars.
Oh, they're addictive. And especially because Leon's away and all the boxes are in his office. So
Yeah.
you can just waltz on in and grab them and walk out.
Leon was very funny. He used to walk around the office like Santa Claus, handing out Snickers bars before he went on holiday, and his boss points went through the roof. But I think he knew that. He's like, I've finally found the trick to making my staff like me.
We just did our staff opinion survey, and we all said there that we wanted to be complimented more. So he's complimenting us with chocolate bars.
With chocolate bars.
Suck ya.
They say Snickers really satisfies, which it does.
After you've had about 7.
But it's also the Pringles effect. Once you pop, you cannot
yeah.
stop.
I reckon you should swap them to Pinky bars because they're the ones that are like 90% fat free and stuff.
Are they?
Yeah.
You know how they say you're mean when you're hungry?
Yeah.
I've been the nicest person over the last 2 weeks.
It's true. It's true. If you're a boss and you've got bitchy workmates, get them some chocolate bars.
I cannot eat another Snickers bar though.
Do you want the end of mine? I've got a bite left.
I like biting it
looks
out.
good.
I like biting the nuts and
sucking the nuts out.
I like sucking the nuts out.
I think we'll finish
and,
there.
Then I and the caramel, and then I just eat the peanut nougat bit in the bottom by itself.
Okay, that's a good
I
way
like,
to...
I like to deconstruct and give every part of the Snickers bar the attention it deserves.
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.